Hi, sisters. Um, so we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves real quick. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. My name is Hannah. I use they, them pronouns. I've been facilitating the sisters for about 2 years now, and I'm so happy to have had the opportunity to continue working with you all, even, over a different format.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsukumo. I use she, her pronouns. And this is my fifth or sixth year in PCAP, but my first time facilitating the sisters. And I didn't realize that I was going to be able to facilitate the sisters because I was going to be, well, I have moved from Michigan to California in the past few months, and I'm a grad student here in California. But the fact that COVID has kind of somehow opened the way for us to do this correspondence workshop has really worked for me to stay in touch with all of you. So somehow grateful for that, and also hoping that all of you are staying well and healthy as well.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sophie. I use she, her pronouns. I have had such a wonderful time working with you all this year and getting to work with Hannah and Tsukumo to correspond with all of you. Um, it's been really wonderful to hear all of your responses and to just overall hear back from you. We've had a lot of fun, I think, and just some poetry and some other things that we've worked through and gotten to read responses of. I've been in PCAP now for 3 years, and this is my first time doing sisters, and it's been really nice to get to be with all of you for 2 semesters now, and hopefully even more in the future. So our final performance that we're doing today for you all consists of poems and an improvisation game called Sentences, which Tsukumo will talk about a little bit in a moment. I'm just going to start us off with one of the poems that we thought was really beautiful. I believe this was from last semester, and it is Tiffany's. Um, yes, I have more than one smile. I have my fake, hiding my pain smile, my I don't really like you, but I'll be nice smile, my oh crap, this ain't good nerve smile, and my true, joyful, in bliss smile. It's the last one that I love so much. And then Hannah has one.
So, real quick before we get into the thick of things with our performance, I just want to say what an honor it has been for all of us to continue doing this workshop over this format. I want to acknowledge it's been a really hard year for so many people in so many different ways. And we are just so honored that we found a way of continuing to make this art with you all, to continue having a conversation, to continue staying in touch. And it has been so wonderful getting to meet new sisters, getting to continue our conversations with old sisters, to carry on the tradition of this workshop, which is so special. This is the longest running theater workshop in a women's prison in the US. I think it's been over 30 years now. And it is amazing that even in such unprecedented times, we have all still found a way of continuing such a special workshop. So I want to thank you all for, adjusting to this really different format than we've had before. But you all have done so well with it and made so many amazing contributions and pieces of art, and just thank you so much for letting us be a part of it and for being so open and vulnerable and sharing such beautiful things with all of us. And so, on that note, I'll go ahead and read a poem from LaDonna. Hi, LaDonna. So it reads, here's to the point, I can't wait to get out of the joint, to run towards freedom in the sea, that a new life has begun for me, to start all over from anew, to test the waters just for a few. So here I come, this life of mine. I'm done. I'm free. I'm not doing time.
Thank you so much, Hannah and LaDonna and Tiffany for all of those beautiful quotes. And we have so many other beautiful quotes that came out of these packets, and I really wish that we could share them all. And our hope with this performance is that we are able to show even just a little bit of what we've been working on for the past however many months, and the fact that we've really been enjoying these correspondence workshops with you all. With that said, I'd like to introduce a haiku by Sam B, inspired by a letter from Sam's little brother. Never wanted this. So sorry I lost my way. Missing you always. A moment. And then, uh, thank you again so much for everyone that has submitted their quotes and packet responses and such. We've really, again, enjoyed reading them. And now, for a change of pace, we are going to play a game called Sentences. And this is a game that is near and dear to my heart. I have been taking some improv classes in Ann Arbor, and we played this game all the time. And this is how it works. So all of us three have some quotes that we pulled from the packets. We all have our papers. Hey, there you go. And we will be playing a scene. And throughout the scene, we'll be making it up as we are going. But throughout the scene, we will be pulling out one of the random quotes and then reading it. And then we'll put it away and we'll keep playing the scene. Our scene today will be at a zoo. And I will be the little brat kid. And Sophie?
I am going to be Tsukumo's. She's the bratty friend, and I am the smart and kind friend.
And I am going to be the zookeeper that's showing the kids around the zoo.
So that is us. That is our scene. And we'll get started.
Okay, and scene. Hey kids, thank you so much for coming in today. I'm so excited to show you all the animals we have here.
Yeah, because it's not like we were required to for a field trip.
I mean, but we're still excited to be here. Don't get Tsukumo wrong. I mean, we're having fun.
You bring out the worst in people when you cook, Sophie.
I mean, it's a good thing I'm not cooking at the zoo then, because we're surrounded by animals. I'm a vegetarian though, so it's fine.
Right. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, kids, we're not going to be cooking it all here. Let's try and keep a nice, positive attitude. We're here with animals. They're so cute. A little bit about myself. My name's Hannah. I'm going to be your guide today. I am a true rocker chick with tats and piercings and all of that. So I'm pretty hip and down to earth. So, if you kids want to ask me any questions or anything, I'm pretty cool. I'm with it. So you don't have to be afraid of me.
Yeah, my dog Taco Bell, where would he fit in the zoo? Is there a place for dogs and cats and domestic animals,
Why would you want your dog in a zoo? That is so stupid.
I mean, he's pretty cute. I feel like people would want to see him.
Victory never tasted so good like Taco Bell.
Are you proposing I cook Taco Bell?
Well, Taco Bell is a food, right?
Well, let's not get too violent here, kids. We want to keep it PG, pretty safe here. Let's not talk about hurting the animals. And Sophie, I think that is a great question. Keep your imagination open. So we don't have any exhibits for dogs or cats, but I guess if you think about it, dogs are most closely related to wolves. So I feel like Taco Bell would do great in the wolf exhibit, right?
Yeah, I'd be down for that. I mean, the first day of school, It's the first day of being a superhero. And on some level, I feel like Taco Bell would have his first day of school at the zoo.
Oh, that's the dog that you brought to school the first day.
The one that shoots laser beams, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he will fit right very well with wolves. Very cool, very smart, yeah, he'll be good. I approve.
Enough said. Enough said. So, do y'all have any questions about the animals? Are there any exhibits that you were just itching to go see?
I have one. I I made my Bunky's birthday a bit happier for her. And because of that, I'd like to go to the birthday cage.
The-
I
the-
don't know
Cake.
if there's a
Birthday cake. I want to go see the birthday cake.
would that be at a Dippin' Dot stand?
Oh,
I feel like those are usually near like the bald eagle enclosure. So can you tell us a little bit about bald eagles?
yes. They have wings. And they're bald. They're patriotic. And they're birds. Oh my god, and you know what? On the note of birds, also, all of my toes have webbing like ducks, which makes me faster in the water, but makes me waddle on land. Isn't that crazy to think about?
That's insane.
I
you said
know.
you're a zookeeper, not a zoo animal, right?
Um, yeah. Obviously, I'm a zookeeper. I have a degree in everything. I don't have web toes. Disregard that.
I mean, the beauty wearing these boots is getting to kickstart my Harley. Much like I'm sure your webbed feet are wonderful for kickstarting Harleys, right? I mean, or maybe you don't have webbed feet. Maybe you were lying to us. I don't know.
And the entire world is screaming and in desperate need of both the ability to give as well as accept forgiveness. So I forgive your webbed feet if you do have webbed feet.
Y'all are just the darn sweetest children I've ever met. The other ducks, I mean, zookeepers, were never as accepting as y'all are. It just means so much to be welcomed into the community and for my webbed feet.
Well, we're here for you. Run? There's no running in golf. There's just no running in golf. And that's really hard. It's another thing I've been trying to work through, much like how people don't accept your ability to have web feet.
Yeah, web feet and golf may not go together, but because we're in a zoo, I think we need to talk about how I'm also a woman who's never allowed a man to keep me in a shell, especially after I reached 18. So no matter what your shell is, I think we should get out of it and conquer the world.
Yes, queen, standing up for yourself. Do not let men rule this world. And another piece of wisdom that I have for y'all is that using the barter system helped reduce dire straits. So, as you're navigating this cruel human world, that's a really, really important piece of advice to keep in mind. I don't really know what it means because humans confuse me because I'm a human too. But I think it's an important piece of advice.
Did you say animals?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, you only said humans, right? Yeah, of course I only heard humans. Humans have web feet. They can have web feet, right?
Yeah, totally normal.
Humans definitely can have web feet, though.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And there's still no running in golf, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why, I was saying, I waddle. So it's perfect because then I can't run in golf.
Awesome.
I know.
I mean, I shine bright. It goes with the entire outfit and is made for the stage.
You are the stage.
Yes. Much like how Hannah has been put on a stage to tell us about their life and what they've gone through. And I appreciate everyone's support in how they've helped Hannah through this.
Okay. Well, this has been like nice and fun and loving, but I do have something that I'm a little bit frustrated about, kids. And I just have to ask, how could you run out of toilet paper? There were 12 rolls yesterday. What happened? Why would you need that much toilet paper? Why haven't we been talking about this? This is an emergency.
It's the pandemic. The pandemic. And we
please-
needed to make a toilet paper sculpture for our school project. And we needed to make those webbed feet. So we used all those 12 rolls of toilet papers.
All right, well, I guess that logic makes sense. Well, thank you so much, kids. Quack! Oh, God, that was embarrassing. Seasonal allergies. Thank you so much for coming to the zoo today. If you ever want to join us in the zookeeper community, we would love to have you back.
Well, thanks
Sure.
for having us.
Yay, and scene. So that was sentences. And all of these quotes that we just used came from the responses that we got from our sisters. So we really appreciate all of that response, all of the funny, witty, poignant, etc. All these responses. And so glad that we got to have fun. And we really wish that we could play games like this with you all, but I guess that we'll have to wait for a little bit. So that is the end of our performance. And we are the facilitators for the Sisters Within for the 2020-2021 year. And individually, we are
Sophie,
Hannah.
and Tsukumo. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.